I am Shobhit BAJPAI here with the poem of photograph TOULSON, composed by TOULSON. The poem for class 11 CBSE board, and the poem has been composed by TOULSON. She was born in 1924 in England. Very famous writer, editor, and she was influenced with Celtic Christianity. And here she expresses her feelings, her melancholic feelings, melancholic tone. Here the poem has melancholic tone and feelings related to her mother, and also shows the cruelty of time. Let's start with the poem. The very first stanza. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hands, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. Right? The difficult words: cardboard, very thick, stiff paper, known as cardboard. Paddling, walk bare feet in shallow water. Right? Transit, temporary, which lived for a spoon of time, and snapshot, as you know, right? And informal photograph, without any preparation, right? The photograph has been taken. The cardboard, the poem starts with the word the cardboard. Students, listen it very carefully. The cardboard shows me. Here the word cardboard shows an illusion. It expresses the cardboard remains same for so many years. But the picture, the snap, the persons who were available there, they are missing. They had left the earth, but the cardboard remained same. The poem photograph unfolds the very tenet of time and timelessness. Tenet of time and timelessness. The poem also shows the cruelty of time. The cruelty of time, which snatches very crucial, very important persons from our life, and moments also from our life. Shows me how it was. The cardboard, the snap, the photograph shows me how it was. How was the day when my mother was young, when the mother of poetess was young, when the two girl cousins went paddling. Two girls, along with my mother, went to beach paddling, to walk in shallow water of beach, shallow water of sea, ocean. Each one holding one of my mother's hands, each of them. Two cousins, each of them was holding the hand of poetess mother, the mother of poetess, mother of TOULSON. One from one side and another from other side. One from left side and another from right side. They both holding. They both were cousin of TOULSON's mother, and they hold the hand of TOULSON's mother. Of three, they were sisters. They were cousins of one another. And she the big girl, some 12 years also. And the mother of TOULSON was the bigger one, aging 12 also. 12 years old, a sweet one. At the uncle, all three stood still to smile through their hair. They were stood still to give the photograph. They were ready to give the photograph. As you are always remain ready to give the photograph, to take the selfie, right? In hilarious mode. Right? In the same way, they were ready to give the photograph through their hair, with a smile at the uncle with the camera asleep. There was their uncle who was ready with camera to take photograph, to take a snap, occasional snap. A sweet face, my mother. Toulson says, forcefully asserts that her mother had a sweet face, a sweet 12 years old face. A face which had no responsibility, innocence she had. A young face, infant face, a child face, you can say that. My mother's that was before I was born, and in the snap my mother's face was sweet one, and the photograph was taken before Toulson's birth. Means she had no responsibility. Toulson's mother had no responsibility at the time, right? She was child. She was free to go anywhere, right? She was free to go anywhere. She passed her time in hilarious mood. She enjoyed her holidays, right? Sea holidays especially. And the sea, another compare and contrast here. Contrast. The poetess presents a contrast between sea, between eternal things, between natural being and human beings. Sea, which appears to have changed less. There was a sea behind them, and the sea seems unchanged, less change. It is same as it was when the snap was taken. The sea was same, no change, less change, because it's natural being, it's eternal thing. Only human beings are creature or transit. We are tenants. We are not the owner of the land. We are the tenants of the land. We came here for a spoon of time. For a little bit time. And it's our responsibility to enjoy it, to live it, right? And to throw the expression, a good expression, to make good marks on the land, which cannot be washed by anyone. And the sea, which appears to have changed less, was their terribly transit feet. There was a marks of their transit feet, marks of feet, but sea terribly washed them again and again. Means the time, the natural things, the eternal things, internal beings, natural being, remain same, and they change the human beings. They replace the impression and marks of the transit human beings. Next stanza, second stanza. Some 20-30 years later, right, when her mother, Toulson's mother, right, enjoyed and looked towards the snapshots after 30 or 40 years after taking the photographs, snapshots, means when she was 40s or 50s, she would laugh at the snapshot. She would laugh when she enjoyed it. She looked it. She laughed. She laughed at snap. See, another one. See, Betty and Dolly. It's important. Here, terribly transit. My poetess has used alteration. Terribly and transit, right? She laughed. See, Betty and Dolly, right? Betty. It's an important short question. Betty, the name of one cousin, and Dolly is the name of another cousin. The important short question. She would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. She laughed The mother of Toulson laughed when she looked her snap with Betty and Dolly and said, "Look how they dressed us for the beach. Look the dress, how they dressed us, uniron dressed, without any preparation, improper dress, uniron dressed, they all wore. They had no headache to look gorgeous because they were child. They were children. They want to enjoy their holiday only. Nothing more than that. The sea holiday was her past. Very important. Very, very important. Other poem. The sea holiday was her past. The poetess Toulson thought that sea holiday for her mother was her past. Now she didn't have so much time to go there to enjoy, and mine is her laughter. Mine is her heart. It's imaginary death. She tries to show the imaginary death of her mother. And mine is her laughter means I was not able to look her laughter, her smile again, because she was no more. The Toulson's mother was no more. She had died. So sea holiday was her past. Sea holiday, for whom Toulson's mother was her past, and mine is her laughter, and mine means Toulson, the poetess. For the Toulson, for the poetess, the laughter of her mother was past. Both ray with the labeled ace of loss. Both three remain twisted, changed with the label means very difficult, hard, done with great effort. And ace means easy, of loss. Both twisted, both things twisted, changed. Her sea holiday and the laughter of mother for me, for poetess, both twisted with very great effort, difficult efforts, great hard efforts of time. But the both things were easy loss for the poetess. Here labeled ace, both are opposite antonyms of each other, means the poetess has used oxymoron figure of speech here. Oxymoron, labeled ace, right? Literary device or figure of speech, you can say that. It twisted, changed the both things as labeled ace of loss. It's a great loss, great pain, pang of heart. The tone of the poem is melancholic. The tone of the poem is melancholic. Very last one. Now she had been dead nearly as many years. The mother had died many years ago. Before, many years ago. As that girl lived, that girl who lived here, she had died many years ago. There was no impression. I wanted to live with her, but she was no more. Everybody wants to live with her parents, but it's a cruelty of time which snatches our parents, our dear, from our life. And of these circumstances, so it's our responsibility to enjoy the time which we have along with our parents, grandparents, and our dears. No need to be very ridiculous to them. Otherwise, time be ridiculous with us. Okay? And of these circumstances, of this fact, of this condition, the circumstance means condition, there is nothing to say at all. She accepts that there is nothing to say at all. She doesn't want to say anything. She wants to be silent. It's silence silences. Here personification. Here the poetess has used figure of speech personification. its silence, the silence of snap, the silence of triggers, the silence of sea, beach, creates a great silence, a great loss, a great memory for her. The poem shows the ephemeral existence of human beings. Existence of human beings. We acquainted. The poem acquainted us. The reality that we have, human beings are creatures, have only a spoon of time. So please help others, enjoy the time, right? And make your life bigger than your actual life. Right? It's silences. The silence of the snapshot, the photograph. Silences creates a great silence in her life, in Toulson's life. She wants to live in a great silence. When she reminds the memory of her mother, when she reminds the love of her mother, and when she reminds about her mother, she gets a great pain. She feels a great pain in her heart, in her life. A vacant place in her life. Thank you.